Hey guys, this is Calculus Family. In this lesson, I'll be taking you through some quadric surfaces. So I have a couple of surfaces here for us to identify what type of surface it will be. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so for the first one is r is equal to 5. What surface is r is equal to 5? Okay, for you to identify this quadric surface, remember that this is a polar coordinate, right? R is a polar coordinate, and r represents the coordinates. We have square root of x squared plus y squared. Remember that when I draw my xy plane, okay, I have my xy plane, right? So if I locate any point in space and I connect a line from the center O to that point, the radius is said to be what? R. Remember, this can be projected and I'll have my x and I'll have my what? Y. So using the Pythagoras theorem, you see that r squared is always equal to x squared plus y squared. Therefore, looking at this, your r is equal to what? Square root of x squared plus y squared. So for us to interpret this, since you can clearly see it is in the two-dimensional space, that is x and y, you can see that this is a circle. Okay, this is a circle. So this is actually a circle. So the equation is simply x squared plus y squared, which is going to give us 25. Okay, so it's simply a circle with radius 5 units about the center, right? A circle with radius 5 units about the center. Let's check the b. The b is r squared plus z squared is equal to 100. Good. So similarly, you know r squared is what? S squared plus y squared. Then you add z squared to it is equal to 100. This is a typical equation of a sphere. A sphere, okay? The general equation of a sphere is given as s squared plus y squared plus z squared is equal to r squared. Therefore, we can see that our radius for this sphere is what? 10, right? So we can say this is a sphere of radius 10, right? Sphere of radius 10. Then finally, we have z is equal to r. Z is equal to r. So c, which is z, is equal to r. So with z is equal to r, what you're going to do is you need to convert this into a quadric surface. We don't have a quadric surface as z is equal to r. This is just something linear, okay? So what do? You square both sides, you have z squared is equal to r squared. And what happened? You have z squared is z squared, but r squared becomes s squared plus y squared. So this is a pure cone which is resting about the z-axis. So this is a cone which is resting on the z-axis. So this is how you identify some quadric surfaces, and this is what I have for you in this particular tutorial. So please do well subscribe and see you in subsequent tutorials.